of scrimmage.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fielded at the 20. Brashad Perriman off to the races. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Just a fantastic punt return of 80 yards. As his guys are able to
that was the first
here in this opening quarter.
That was the first.
They get the stop defensively, force the punt. They score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense like, look, you don't even worry about it. You guys just hang out over there. We'll bring this one all the way back and get the points we need. In this case, they actually got that done.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And
Boy, you got
typically,
know
what
what
I've
you
heard
make that
from
tap
guys
on.
and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
A toss play to Chubb. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
To throw, Mayfield.
Pick it out, boy.
Going to be incomplete.
That's what
Breaking
I'm
that
talking
one
about
up
right
was
there. You picked
Justin
it out, you
Evans.
didn't
Read
get
it
it.
perfectly.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he
I
keeps
shouldn't have to be the only one got sense enough to pick the ball out right there. Just bat it down like
wants
you.
to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and now some space to operate.
Flap over there, 33.
An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
Uh-oh. My internet. Can't see it. There's nothing holding.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10.
Hey, check 24, check 24. Shift. Hey, stop. Let's go. Switch gear. Easy. Hey, where's that?
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Their defense so much faster than the offensive guy. It's just so much quicker. Look at that.
Bring him down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
Check three. 49, check 49. Hey, 5 on the pick one. Easy. Motion out of back.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. Oh, he's got a little daylight. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Wait. Flip it. 6.
And now Bruce Arians with a play clock running low is going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Winston now. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is caught inside the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
He's cracked that up. He's easy.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 3-yard touchdown run as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Let's go.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Check. Lucky. Hatchet. Sunday.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
Nobody get him after I called him out.
Yardage. Brought down at the
Then call him out as my doggone one to block. Nobody get him though.
On EA Sports. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Winston. He sets up the screen to Jones.
Yeah.
So the screen
A lot of yards if I can get on that thing.
Now it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
Watch the right. Check. Off. Easy. 51. Mike, 51. Hey, let's get this.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Taken in at the 22. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
The screen was executed.
Man, that quarterback supposed to be sacked, bro.
How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit.
Wow, you're making the dude too fast, man.
A lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way.
Making the dude 2005, man.
This game not quite as good as the last.
That's how he ran one long touchdown, get the Ravens. Now he the main. Yeah. Then somebody do something Tampa Bay, it's like it ain't nothing.
Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Hilliard.
Look at that.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 10-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They're the punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position.
Block 69, how you going to let the dude go?
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs.
Whole sideline, you going to let him go.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. We've hit the
I know it wasn't you, though.
I
know who did it. Yeah, he do that.
14-7.
I know what they be doing. I know that man was going to go with that sideline.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Play action now. Winston. The battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett.
That man, my Evans should have been by that
not
dude.
too long ago. Things were looking pretty good, and then you
Don't
get
know right
the
with
touchdown
14
on the
minutes.
last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. You can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now you got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They toss it left side to Chubb. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. 3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Mayfield on first down. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They come out here in the eye. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. On the ground with a tight end. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
At the Bucs 2-yard line.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Watch the screen. Watch
Look at this, a tight end carry. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And there he goes again. The 30, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's going to be a 103-yard kickoff return. What a run as the Buccaneers tack on.
Was that a first? Oh, yeah, that was the first.
The game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. This is really, I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Evans. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Let's go.
From the 24, Winston. He's got this one complete to Perriman. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
Ready. Slack, what is that?
We got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Switch.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working at it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change direction.
Come on,
it's a
60.
lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Either fall on the ground.
He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
The thing you do right there is just fall on the ground, so when you beat. Don't let nobody go.
Before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat.
Oh, have mercy. He's trying to throw the football.
Down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Olivier Vernon in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long.
Let's go, let's convert.
Now Winston.
Feet down. There you
And
go.
it's caught inside the 30.
Maybe you couldn't try to step out of bounds.
But not before he's inside the 30. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
Check 53. Get in the weight room.
To throw is Winston. And this is caught by Evans. And inside. inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
On first down, Jones. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the fourth. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it first and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Now Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones. His second touchdown of the afternoon as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield forced out, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out of it.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. He's got room to run past the 20. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Real. Hey, foxtrot.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. It got his man complete. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
That's good.
Hey, away 33.
First down.
Mike, 45.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
36.
Hurry. Up.
Check 45 to Mike. Check.
First down, Mayfield. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running
My
back.
boy, 5-4.
They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Mayfield now. He's going to let this one go deep. It's caught at the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 32 yards. Complete to Odell Beckham.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
Here's Mayfield.
Come on, man.
This is caught for a Browns touchdown.
That's just pill for them. I'm trying to that's pill for them, man. Man, did it out on screen. Y'all gonna throw it in y'all cover too.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
53 is mine. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Check.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. Space to maneuver at the 40. The 40. 30. 10. 5. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bashan Perriman, 75 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Was that a first? Nah,
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Woo! Man,
I'm
supposed to hit that
song.
And I just missed the hit stick on the dude. I tried to lay it on him. He got out of there, though.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do
There you
that.
go. Underneath there.
Playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A first down throw for Mayfield. And this is caught.
Give him that football.
Deflection. And
Tampa.
he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play. And facing a 2nd and long. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Look at that, won't get that pick.
And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety.
What you talking about, bro?
Now it brings up 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Mayfield looks to throw, and this is caught. He hits Landry.
What you got, boy? Oh.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jarvis Landry, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.